Hello and welcome. This is the 16th episode of Writing a Book with ADHD. My name is Alex High. I have ADHD. I'm writing a book. Let's talk about it. So, word count time. Last week was 24,963. Today, my word count stands at 25,639. That's less than 1,000. Now, last week I had mentioned that I've reached a point where I'm simply reading through my book, right? I'm not doing a bunch of writing at this stage. So I had my usual writing times this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. But what I did is just read through my book. I did not write a whole bunch. I made slight edits here and there. As I went through, I noticed, there should be an S at the end of that word, or there should be an introductory clause there, whatever the words are. But I just made a few edits here and there as I went through, so didn't do a whole lot as far as adding to the length of the project, which concerns me, because I know it needs to be longer than it is right now. So, bearing that in mind, let's ask the question, what's going well? I'm giving the time and dedication to this project. I'm taking the time out of my day to work on this project. And I still have the dedication to where I'm not giving up on that. Or I'm not thinking, I could do it later. No, I'm doing it now. I'm still dedicated to this project. Another thing that's going well is I have other people helping me. As I've mentioned before, I've got my writers group that I meet with once a week. And I've added somebody to my team. And I think before I get into that, let's talk about the team aspect of writing a book. You might think, writing is a solo activity. I don't need anyone else. Well, that's not exactly true. Sure, you can do it all by yourself, and I believe you can. But I think talking this out with somebody, having people to bounce ideas off of, is really helpful. Other people are there for a reason. We're not meant to do everything by ourselves. And so I think especially when you have ADHD, reaching out to other people and having them help you is a great idea. They don't need to be so helpful that they steal credit from you on the front cover of the book, but they can assist you in getting going and getting on with the project. They can also work as accountability partners and all that stuff. Again, they don't need to be listed on the front cover of your book as a co-author. They can be listed in the acknowledgments if you have such a thing in your book. But I really feel like the power of having other people in your life when working on a book is phenomenal. You've got people asking about your book. You've got people checking in on you, seeing how it's going. So if you're watching this and you know me personally, ask me how it's going. So, who is this mysterious person that I've added to my book team? Well, I've reached out to a book coach. I'm a coach myself, but I reached out to a book coach. And I think that's healthy. That's good for a coach to get coaching, because my expertise in coaching is working with people in their ADHD. ADHD isn't getting in the way of me writing this book. There are other writing factors that are slowing me down and preventing me from making more progress on this book. So, I'm going to start working with this book coach. She's going to help me. I don't believe we'll get started until May sometime, but it's going to be good. It's going to really help me think about my book, expand on what I'm talking about, and create a book that is going to sell. And that's the other thing. I want a book that sells. Not in, sell 1,000 million copies. No, I want the book to be sold to a publisher. I've self-published all of my previous work. Now it's time for me to get a publishing deal. I feel like that's right for this project. She's going to help me with that. She's going to help me expand and get to a word count that is acceptable for my genre. So if you're writing a book and you can afford it, maybe reach out to a book coach. Maybe reach out to me after I've finished this project. I don't know. Maybe I'll be a book coach someday. I don't know. It'll be fun, but we'll see. We'll see if this helps. We'll see what comes of it. I really am inspired to get this project done, but I am feeling stuck. Hence the reason I reached out to a book coach. So again, other people are there for a reason. I always end these videos with what's next? What am I going to do next in the book project? Truth is, I don't know. I'm going to keep my writing times locked in and do the things I need to do on those days, whatever they might be, those things. I'm for sure going to work on this book Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe more. Who knows? We'll see if something strikes me or comes to me. But for now, like this video, comment on it, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you next week.